It's me, Honeybee TV. Magic Kingdom, looking great in my Mickey t-shirt on a very boring bus. I don't like the bus to Magic Kingdom, it's too cramped. Oh, they pack us in. And busy waiting for getting in for early entry, but I upped my score with Buzz and got to go on People Mover, so that was fun.
You have saved our lives. We are eternally grateful.
I like all the views and things that you can see on the People Mover, and also it's really good for the Tron updates to see how they're getting along with the construction.
May I have your attention? Please remain seated. This ride has stopped temporarily and will resume motion at any time. Please.
Straight after the little opening show with the fireworks, I went for a zoom shot. I've been wanting to do this zoom shot for so long, so I took it, and then what happened? It just didn't work. My eyes were shut, didn't like my outfit, didn't like the pose, and I was just like, no, no, no. And I also didn't like that it was in a Christmas globe, but I can't change that. So I've decided I'm redoing it. We're gonna do a take 2. It's another cool morning in Magic Kingdom, and I'm just heading towards the mine train. I went for early morning again for guests, and I went to Tomorrowland. And I did Buzz Lightyear. My score has improved, which is good, so maybe by the end of the holiday I'll be getting the total top score. But I then went on the People Mover because you can't Genie Plus it, and it's been really busy the last few days, and I got stuck on it for like 10 minutes. But it's a very relaxing ride, some good views, so for me it was okay. It's nice to have a bit of calm when there's absolute madness like the line I'm just seeing. I hate lines, but I'm gonna have to join it. Ugh. Impressed. Just went on Pirates, and a cannon fired at our boat. I was the only one in my little row, and I got soaked down one side. Not meant to get wet on Pirates of the Caribbean. Meant to just have a little sprinkle of water, not to be doused. Ugh. Anyway, I'm heading out of the park now to go to the Grand Floridan for some late breakfast, darling. I can't afford that place, but I look like I own it. I'm walking the opposite way to everyone else as I'm heading back out, so everyone's probably like, what's this crazy lady doing? But look at the lines for the photos, they're mad. So I hopped on the resort ferry to the Grand Floridan. There was only a couple of other people on it with me, and it was just, oh, so beautiful to just be like a couple of minutes away from Magic Kingdom and stepping off onto this, what felt like your own little resort island of the Grand Floridan. It is beautiful. It's so peaceful and calming. I just loved it. And the Grand Floridan Cafe, oh, I love any breakfast items, so a place that mainly does brunch for me is just heaven. And that food was just, oh, I had these biscuits, what we would call scone, with this marmalade, like whipped butter, as a little starter. I had this fantastically strong cocktail, and then the chicken and waffle. Oh, it came with this sriracha sauce with it. Oh, but I also got some maple syrup because, you know, you've got to. It was so good, and it just felt like a complete escape from the madness that feels like Magic Kingdom sometimes. If I had $1 million, I'd buy one of the flats if I could, even though they're not for sale, but I'd have a chat with Mickey. Oh, I could be there. It's so peaceful. I just love it. Probably one of my favourite resorts there. I must stay there. I must marry rich. Find me a rich man that likes Disney, please. Please help me. Finally got onto Jungle Cruise, so it's the Christmas edition of Jungle Cruise, and because of the film it made it super popular. I actually do not like this ride because some of the humour is terrible. However, they are much better with the humour when they're getting delayed and it's off the script. They're funny people. They're just forced to do really bad jokes, which I know is the whole point of it, but yeah, I had to do it. It was Christmas themed. Hello, so it is nearly 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I've been very productive today. So the Grand Floridian, oh my god, so beautiful and like just so peaceful. Oh, it's a million miles from Magic Kingdom. So next up I've got Space Mountain, and it's a small world, and that's me done for the day. I need to get back because I'm going to Cirque. I'm so excited about it. But this afternoon, the minute I got back into Magic Kingdom, which was like 5 minutes from the Grand Floridian on monorail, this is why they're deluxe, because it was just so easy. Took some photos with the photo pass, which I think is amazing for solo people because someone takes your picture. And then I went on Jungle Cruise, which seems to be the hardest thing to get a lightning lane for. So that was the first thing I booked today, and this was the first time slot in the afternoon, so you can see how popular it is. And then I've just been on Winnie the Pooh's ride. It's cute, but it wasn't, like, it would have been a 40-minute wait if I'd had to go in line. It's not worth 40 minutes at all. It's a bit like Peter Pan. It's like 90 seconds to 2 to 3 minutes, and boom, it's gone, you're off and bye. But you do get to ride in a little honey pot, which is really cute. So I'm just trying to cool down some shakes. It's just suddenly got really hot, but it is clouding over a bit, so hopefully it'll cool it off. But the humidity's back today. It was quite cool yesterday and it was but nice. I'm just trying to finish off my Mickey cookie that I got yesterday. I only had it here yesterday. Now I'm attempting the other ear. And yeah, I don't know, you cannot do this park in one day. It's huge, but the crowds aren't as bad today, which is a relief. So I'm hoping as the week goes on it gets quieter and quieter. However, there is a Run Disney event on this weekend, and they will start the race at like 5 a.m. and I saw on a thing that the monorails start working at 2:30 in the morning to shift people to the start line. I mean, I love the idea of doing a run around Disney. I do not love the point that you have to be antisocial and nocturnal with it. I mean, that's ridiculous. Just had a little rest and was reading about the changes with the testing. I'm not gonna lie, nearly fell asleep. It is very hot now, but the only way that I'm going to be waking up is by going on Space Mountain. So let's go, Rangers. Let's go save the planet. Outdoor lines are not as bad today compared to yesterday. It is still a 70-minute wait. I have to say, generally it isn't as bad today, but blimey, look at this long lightning lane and I'm joining the back of it. This is definitely a busy end of the festive period. I just hope it does die down eventually, but I'm getting through all the things I need to do. Quick story, got off this ride and we were looking at the pictures on the screens and the girl at the front goes, "Oh my god, look at that guy striking a pose." Well, the woman died. That mum died right there on the spot of embarrassment. She looked at me, looked like a ghost, as pale as anything. I just went, "It's a good pose," and I walked away. So I'm just outside of Space Mountain. Look at the crazy line. It's huge. But I paid $7 for the lightning lane that you pick at 7 a.m. Well, it opens at 7 a.m. and it is worth every single cent because that queue is 70 minutes. I was in the queue and got out and basically rode it, fine, whatever, 20 minutes. Brilliant. It is hot and standing outside would be awful, and it's hot inside. No one has time for that. Like, if you are making a big trip out here and it's a busy time of year, hey, just pay for the pass. It is worth it. No one wants to be hungry, dehydrated and sunburned. No one needs that.
Watch your children. Thank you.
for a quick change and off to Disney Springs, where I just did a little bit more perusing and was saddened to see that Andy has been removed from Woody's foot now. I think this place is called Basin. Probably people are going to shout at me because it's like, how do you not know about this shop? It's basically a deluxe version of a Lush. It smells heavenly. But look at everything, shampoo bars and things. And obviously things for pirates because they're dirty, aren't they? Dirty. Ate at Blaze. I didn't have to book. It's like a Subway for pizza. Second time I've been here. It's so good. It was so tasty and really affordable. So I went to Drawn to Life by Cirque. It's like a permanent show at Disney Springs. It was the essence and it was what you would expect from a Cirque du Soleil show, so that was really good. It just wasn't on the huge scale that other ones that I have seen, but it was still really entertaining, really good, and they've incorporated a lot of Disney animation into it. So if you're here for a Disney trip, you're obviously going to like this.